What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I am here with another episode of the Minecraft survival series. And let's get into it. I did a little bit of off-screen playing just so I could try and get a few more things. I found 2 more sheep and I managed to get a bed. As you can see, the wool is now in my inventory and I will be crafting a bed promptly. Either way, I would like to know what is going on inside my brain while I was just hopping and skipping around. Well, so there's the bed. It's just a normal bed. I remember when Minecraft used to have only red beds. That was fun because you didn't have to stress out over which colors it was. You could always just account for the same like red bed. And gosh, there are so many monsters around. I chose a mountain because there weren't as many monsters and I thought it'd be easier to start out. I guess I was wrong. And now I'm looking out my window and shaking my head everywhere because I guess that's just what and now I'm having a seizure. Okay. I'm gonna play around a little more with the bed, but there are just a lot of monsters out tonight, I suppose, and I am incapable of sleeping. I think I'm gonna need a bigger house, so I think right now the plan is gonna be maybe stay up here in this little dirt hut, maybe 1 or 2 more nights, just until I can get everything situated, and then I'm going to maybe go down, explore a little in the valley below, the surrounding wood, and then maybe after that, just kind of go and explore the whole rest of the world. I think the spot that I want for my permanent home, I'm gonna want it to be in, like, a snowy biome, but I want, like, a forest or a plain to be close by so I can, like, still, get food easily without having to hunt for rabbits or worry about fishing or all of that stuff. And for the amount of spiders I've actually heard, I haven't seen any. And I know spiders don't burn in the daylight, so I might be hearing some, like, under my house, because I know there's a cave a little bit down under, so I might be hearing them from there, but other than that, I haven't seen any spiders, and it's kind of weird. Enjoy these brief little pauses where I'm writing down the coordinates of my house so I don't get lost, because I guarantee you I will get lost. And now I'm going outside and collecting, like, because, skeletons and zombies, obviously when they burn, they still drop their stuff, and, like, rotten flesh and bones can be useful, and there is a mountain goat right there. That mountain goat and I are not about to be friends. And then I get sidetracked by the bones on the top of the hill, and I decide to go over there, to which I find more coal and some stone, which I realized I should probably get some stone at this point, just because I probably should have killed that sheep, simply because of the fact that it probably would have been very useful to get the extra mutton on hand. And there's just a lot of goats on this mountain today, and they're challenging me. They're challenging me for control, and we can't have that. So we're gonna get out our sword, and we're gonna kill them. We're gonna kill the goats. We cannot have any challenges for control. Not after that one attacked me. We must make this clear, because while I might not live here permanently, this is my mountain, guys. I live here. This is my mountain. And stone. Now I'm mining some stone. Stone is always just a good resource to have, I think, in general. It's not quite as useful as wood, but it's still like really useful because, like, furnaces and stuff for smelting down iron or, like, gold. And personally, I think it would be great if Minecraft added, like, stone armor. into it just because I think that would be cool, guys. That would be really cool. Because it'd be an easier armor to get. Maybe it could have like the same durability and stuff as leather, but just an easier, more effective way. I'm actually surprised I landed that because, as I've said before, my parkour skills they're not up there. They're pretty down low in the parkour skill section. And there's a cow. Cows are my absolute favorite mobs to kill in Minecraft because they are so useful when dead. And I mean, they're also useful live, but I don't have any iron to make a bucket left yet. So right now, oh, and there's llamas. I don't like llamas. I really hate llamas. So these llamas are going to die. They're going to die right now. And then we'll continue talking about cows because cows are awesome. And that llama is trying to get away from me. And that's unacceptable. So we're going to wait for this llama to come back up. And then we're going to kill him just like his friend over there. After eating mutton, though, because my hunger bar needs sustenance. Come on. Thank you. As I was saying about beautiful cows. I mean, chickens are beautiful too, don't get me wrong. But as I was saying about cows, cows are really useful. Like, because dead or alive. Because alive, they give you milk and that reverses potion effects. So, like, if you get hit by a witch and you have, like, poison, stuff like that, you can use that to cure that. And then they're really useful dead as well because they give you leather and beef. And beef, for obvious reasons, it's food. Leather is just amazing because it's for armor. And I'm back to mining stone. Stone is actually really useful. You can use it to make furnaces and stuff, although I've already said that. But one cannot have too much stone. One cannot have too much stone. But my pickaxe just broke. So now I have to go back into my house and I have to make another one. Only this time I'm making out of stone because stone weapons are more durable than wood. Granted, I'm still going to use my wooden swords for now just to get them out of the way because I think just throwing away a sword because you have a better one isn't the best idea because it's still useful. You can still use it. You can still kill things with it. So I'm gonna use my wooden swords for now, and I'm going to continue fighting with those until those break or get low, and then I'll move on to stone swords and stuff because I personally just think that if you just throw away your wooden tools after you use them once, then it's kind of a waste to build them in the first place. So I think if you're going to make a tool, you should go ahead and use it until its durability breaks, completely. So basically all I'm doing is I'm making some stone tools and all, and then I'm going back for more stone because you know what? You can never have too much stone. And I know I have said that so much in this video. But stone is beautiful. It helps you cook things. It's good for redstone engineering. A lot of redstone engineering parts take stone. Dispensers, for example. Levers. There's stone buttons. Stone is just great. Now I'm killing more mountain goats because they can just not seem to get it in their head that I own this mountain and they are never going to own this mountain, so they should stay away. Moving on. I will now be continuing my stone mining because you know what? I am determined. I will not run out of stone during this game. If I'm going to run out of something, it will not be stone. In all honesty, it'll probably be food or wood because I always run out of those things. But as of right now, I will not run out of stone, and that is final. So I'm just going to mine a lot of stone. I think I'm going to go until about a stack or so, and then call it done with all the stone mining. And I'm going to go ahead and get some of that too, just because like, okay, I know a lot of Minecraft players will say, like, diorite and, like, andesite and stuff, they just take up space in your inventory. But if you get a bunch of them and then you polish them, they can actually be, like, really pretty, like, building blocks and stuff. And it's getting kind of closer to sunset, so I'm checking the time and stuff because I'm still gonna hold off maybe a night or two before I worry about fighting monsters, because there were a lot more monsters on this mountain than I anticipated originally, and I'm not gonna lie, that's not really good for your second day on a Minecraft survival world. So I just lost my whole train of thought in that one moment. Anyways, there's about 20 more stone to go. But what we're doing here is I'm just gonna stock up on stone, so I don't ever have to worry about it. I'm also gonna get about, I say 5. 5 gravel's good. And once night falls, just to give me something to do in case I can't sleep again, what we're going to do is we're just going to, I call it flint mining. In reality, it's just reusing, because the thing with gravel is you can just break it infinitely many times until it gives you a flint. And while gravel might not be useful, flint 100% is. Like, it's the most efficient tool to light a nether portal, like ever. Flint and steel, and you can't have the flint and steel without the flint. So even though there's complications about me not getting any iron, it is what it is. All right, it is what it is. And now I'm fixing that path because it's uneven and it is bugging me. Home sweet home. My house is a train wreck. It's so ugly. It's like a little parkour studio, but you can't actually do the parkour because there's a ceiling on it. The torches aren't even placed. I don't even know why I placed that there. I guess I thought it was some sort of, like, pedestal. Anyways, as I said before, this is 100% a temporary home. I promise my real house, when I am finished, it'll look really bad when I start. It'll probably be made of dirt when I start, but then once I get into it, I'll start replacing the dirt with, like, prettier blocks, and it'll look nice. It'll look nice. But as of right now, we're going to take it step by step by step by step. And just in general, just enjoy the moment. Just enjoy it. And, yeah. I'm gonna smelt my food. I'm gonna cook it. So it just gives me more hunger, and because that will be insanely useful. Now that I have 12, I can make, polished diorite, because it takes 4. So now I can make 12 of those, and I might do something with them later. I might not. I might just use them as, like, decorative blocks. But as of right now, I'm just going to have them on hand. And to make that, you actually need quartz, which listen, man, I'm not going to the nether if I don't even have iron gear yet. That's what we called a bad idea, and we don't like bad ideas. And, you know, so actually, no, I take that back. Sometimes we like bad ideas because like, sometimes bad ideas are beautiful, and sometimes bad ideas turn into good things. Like, if I were to, for example, if you think you were gonna die, you're like, raiding this ocean monument is a bad idea, and then you do it anyways. But then you get, I don't know, an enchanted book or 2 out of it. That bad idea is no longer a bad idea. That is a risk with a reward. And the risk would have been worth it, because enchanted books, they're pretty nice. And I have started my gravel mining. It has begun. When I used that shovel the once, I had a moment, because I don't usually use shovels, so I'm like, will that keep me from getting the flint? So I did it once, I'm like, oh, and then I just started mining it with my hands. And I did it one at a time for a good while, I think, and then eventually I realized the error of my ways and started stacking them. But for now, we're just gonna mine one by one by one by one by one. And I mean, I already have 1 flint, which in some gravel flint mining cases, that it takes a good bit to get one. So yeah, there's just me doing this for like a solid minute But yeah, and now here's where I decided to start stacking, which was honestly a good idea because I can just boom, 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 stack, 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 boom, 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 stack, stack, stack. At one point I was thinking about just calling it and saying we could do this another time, but then I decided that it wasn't really worth it to do that just another time, so I decided to finish the job because I started it, so I'm gonna finish it. And there's another flint, and now I have 2, which means 3 more to go. Which means I will no longer have any gravel in my inventory when I'm stacking. And that's another one first try. I am liking this flint odds. We are, the flint is on our side. We are one with it. We have become it. Yeah, no, but the skin you see now, back to when I was talking about, how that wasn't my official skin, how was I going to change it? The skin that you see me in now, that's the skin, that's like my skin now. I made it, and so it's original, and that's the skin I will be using, I think, for a pretty good while. Yeah, no, this gravel mining is taking forever, so if you would like to see me do other things, please consider liking and subscribing, because I also want to do other things, but the flint, man. We need the flint. It needs to happen. Now there's 1 gravel left. And I was considering quitting again here. I was like, it's just the one. I could just leave it. And deal with it another day. But I was stubborn and I decided to keep mining it. I actually completely forgot about my mutton in the furnace while I was doing this. And so I put it in the chest and I'm like, oh yeah! It's probably a good idea to go get that. Anyway, so then I started putting my other stuff in. So I put in my pork chops because even though I feel so bad for the pigs, I don't like killing the pigs, but I need the food because eventually I'm going to get short on food. And you know what I'm going to have to end up eating? I'm going to have to end up eating the pigs. I got to eat the pigs no matter how much it hurts. I got to do it. I got to eat the pigs. So I have to cook the pigs as well. And that sounds so much worse than it actually is, but I promise I'm not burning pigs alive. It's just cooking. And now I'm looking out my window trying to find the zombie, and I found the zombie. It's right there. There's a zombie right there. I see it. My voice just, hissed like a snake 500 times there. I am so sorry. Okay, moving on. Yeah, nope. I'm just kind of waiting for my food to finish cooking, and I'm considering about, I think I'm gonna organize my chest. That's something I'm gonna do. We're gonna organize the chest here, which means moving everything around and stuff like that. Yeah. So I'm taking my bed out for now because I was considering using it. I still am considering using it, actually. But there's just too many monsters. The monsters will not participate with the need to sleep because while I do not like sleeping in real life, my Minecraft character really doesn't want to deal with phantoms. So here we are. We're really struggling, but I need this bed. What I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to go down somewhere. I'm going to build. I don't know. We're just going to stay inside at night until these phantoms, man. Because I can't deal with the phantoms. We're not doing that right now. Flying mobs and we don't get along. Ghasts, Phantoms, Withers, 100% definitely not. We're not doing that right now. I haven't even touched a diamond. I haven't even touched iron. We're not doing the withers. We're not doing the withers right now. Maybe later. Maybe at a later time when I am more Minecraftly stabilized in my inventory, then we will consider the wither. But as for now, I must cook this cow. That rhymed. What do you want, zombie? See, I think the zombie knows I'm having a little party in here, and he's like, I want to join. I'm sorry to tell you, zombie, you will not be joining my party. I'll give you hugs through the door, though. If you want hugs, I'll hug you. Here's your hugs. Have hugs. Bye. I mean, you can watch, I guess. That's fine, zombie. But we're not doing that. We're not doing this right now. And now I'm trying to check the sky, but your head's a little big, zombie. Head's a little big. Can you shrink your head, zombie? Zombie, can you shrink your head? And at this moment in time, I have just realized that I never took that piece of coal out of my furnace. I am now regretting my life choices. Anyways, so, yeah, nope. And we're giving the zombie more hugs because the zombie is sad. And then I realized that I did not want to accidentally open my door giving the zombie hugs. So the zombie was not going to get any more hugs the rest of the night. And then I heard an Enderman, and we were not playing the Enderman game at that point in time either, because I love Endermans, man. They're one of my favorite mobs, and I had to kill one. I would be very, very sad. And the monsters are here, so I can't even sleep, which is absolutely delightful. Just the perfect way to end things. It's fine. You know, it's fine. And now I'm gonna have a staring contest with the zombie. And then I see the light, and I'm really excited, man. I am so excited because it is daytime, which means I don't have to keep denying this zombie access into my fun little cooking, psychotic, boring party I'm having in this house. And I am excited. And this screen is vibrating. I think it'd actually be kind of cool if you like shook the screen when I was jumping, and it had like extra jump effect. Yeah, but this zombie man. We're not gonna get along. We're not getting along. And now he's burning. He is burning to death. This zombie is no longer living. Bye-bye. Bye. Enjoy it. Hope you have fun. So there's actually a couple more seconds of footage after this, as well as a creeper that almost gave me a heart attack. That's a creeper. Have a magical day, guys. Goodbye!